Hi, this is Jordan, and you're watching another episode of the Panther Robotics Minute. Being part of Panther Robotics is like being part of a family. And part of being a family is eating together. So every night of build season, we have parents and supporters bring us meals to eat as a team. We're here with former Superintendent Judy Walters, who brought our meal tonight. Can you tell me a little bit about why you still support this team like that?
I support this team because I've always believed in this team, and I've also always believed that it's one of the best. There's a lot of good leadership opportunities for kids in Miami County, but this is one of them that sits at the top as well. I like the leadership that it teaches you guys, the technology, the cooperation, and I love that word co-opetition because of the cooperation and the competition at the same time.
Okay, thank you so much, and thank you for your continued support of this team.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Panther Robotics President Isabel Ure. Can you tell me your progress on Dean's homework so far?
So Dean's homework is something that Dean Kamen, the founder, first gives to first teams every year. And this year he decided that he wants more celebrities to talk about first so that we could spread awareness for first. And we actually got a member of Jump 5. They sing a song in the Lilo and Stitch movie, and one of them agreed to say something good about First, and she posted it on Facebook and shared it with us.
Well, I'm glad that we're getting the name of First out there. Thank you, Isabel. We have 20 days left until Bag and Tag, and so I wanted to touch base with our head of build, Sydney. Sydney, can you tell me about our progress?
Well, right now, we've actually got the robot finishing up being painted. It's currently in the drying phase. Otherwise, all of our stuff is just about finished and ready to get put on the frame.
Can you give me a little bit of an update on our systems?
So, right now we're slowly figuring out our electrical systems, which is probably the biggest part of the robot. Drive system, we have just about all the kinks worked out. Our elevator, I'm not sure about personally, but everybody's telling me it should work. So yeah. And we're currently building our bucket, which we just got working the other day.
And so you guys have a custom frame this year, right?
Yes, it's a completely custom frame, all half-inch tube, square tube steel.
Awesome, I hope it works well. Thank you, Sydney. Okay. It's 20 days away from Bag and Tag, and we are still working really hard on this robot. We're here with our head of build, mentor Bob. Bob, can you tell me a little bit about our progress?
Oh, hi Jordan. It's been so exciting, but you always feel like you're behind when it's this time because there's so many things that are going on. We have so many parts of the robot, and I have kids working on the robot all over the room right now, and some of them are self-directed and some of them I have to direct more carefully. But it's the funnest time. I mean, we're having fun now, and we have a pretty good feeling that we're going to make it. And we have a pretty good feeling that the systems are going to work. Now, there's 3 weeks away, and there'll be a lot of things go wrong between now and then. But, you know, there's time for tweaking, and there's time to make things perfect. At least we hope there is. And hopefully we'll have time to drive and things. And this year has been such an ambitious year. Team 1108 has built its own frame for a robot from scratch in something like 10 years. And we're doing it this year, and we've got our own drive system this year, and we haven't done an elevator, a continuous elevator in a long time. Most of the time we've done arms and that sort of thing, and so we're learning a lot of new things, and that's exciting.
So I saw a little thing about a tilt box. Can you tell me anything more about that?
Well, without giving away the strategy, I don't know if the strategy guys would be mad at me. Yeah, we have a very simple design for taking in the ball on the one end of the robot. You couldn't say the back or the front because it's really hard to decide what the back and the front is. You can take in the ball on one end of the robot, and then we're going to put it in this box, and it's going to go up on the elevator. But rather than putting it back out the same end, we're going to tilt it so it'll enter the robot on one end and leave on the other. And the tilt box also works in the fashion that a lot of people are going to have some sort of like a wrist on their arm to be able to pick up the hatch covers off the floor, but our tilt box is a wrist in itself, so we're hoping that it'll give us the ability to pick up hatch covers off the floor, hatch covers vertically, and the ball from the ground or from the human player station. So
I like that innovative idea. Thank you, Bob. We're getting close to bag and tag, so I want to touch base with some of our programming mentors, Nelson and Jonathan. Nelson, can you tell me a little bit about what's going on in programming right now?
Right now we are working on some of the drivetrain joystick mapping, which is new, and we're also working on some of the PID control on things like the tilt box. We have a lot of new sensors that we're testing out, which Jonathan can tell you a little bit about.
So we have sensors this year. Can you tell me anything about that?
Yeah, so this year we're using a motor that has built-in Hall effect sensors. To interface with that, we had to make a little circuit that shifts the voltage so that the Robo Rio can read it. And we had our first successful demonstration this past weekend.
So how do these sensors affect the robot during the match?
The sensors will let us know the position and speed of our motor so that we can control it more precisely and repeatably.
Awesome. Good work, guys. Thank you. I'm Jordan, and this has been a Panther Robotics Minute. Tune in next week for more.